Alright, we have had our breakfast, and now it is time for us to head on off the road, off towards Gothenburg, with a couple stops in between. Alright, first stop is literally right on the outskirts of Halmstad. It's an old tower that's been here, I'm not sure how long it's been here, since 1890 something? I don't remember all the details. There's not a whole lot on websites or anything about it that I could find so far. But it's been here for a good chunk of time. It's considered a historical landmark for them, so we figured we'd check it out. Monday through Sunday, you can actually go inside of it. It's open from 10 to 4, I think is what it says on the sign. But yeah, it's a cute little tower. Yeah. As a note, if it's raining outside, make sure your shoes are dry, because some of the stone in the steps with loose tennis shoes feels slippery. Poor grandma, I've been dragging them everywhere, and now she's making her climb a tower.
Oh, this is warm.
It's true. Grandma says at least it's warm. You can come all the way to the very top, and it gives you a nice view over Halmstad. So if you ever come to Halmstad and you want to get a view over the city, this is the tower to go to. It's actually a really nice view. And lovely, lovely forest all around it. Alright, we came, we climbed the tower, we enjoyed the view, and now we're going to head off to the next stop. But if you're around here, there's a bunch of little trails for bikes, hiking. The forest is beautiful up here. They're really big about the nature. So if you just want to take it for a walk, you should definitely just go for a walk. We've made it to Borrås Skåra. I don't know what that translates to. I have no idea. But it's basically a natural rock formation that's labeled as a historical landmark here on your way to Gothenburg. There's a trail that leads up it. Oh, it's really pretty. Nature is just awesome how it forms certain things. So I just wanted to check it out. It looked really pretty in photos. So I love it. Alright, we came, we checked out the natural landmark, and now it's time to head back to the car and head to Gothenburg. I dragged them on a hike. They're ready to relax now. Alright, we made it to Gothenburg. Although now I'm wondering if I'm saying that correctly because on their maps there's no N. It's written totally different than I've seen it. So I'm probably saying Gothenburg wrong too. I have no idea. I gotta do a lot of research when I get back to figure out how I'm saying things. And asking my cousin when we see them in a couple days too. I'll actually see them tomorrow. But we made it. We're at the hotel. It's only like 1:30 in the afternoon, so we've also made it ahead of time for Fika, which is a coffee and cake. It's a traditional thing every day in Sweden. From a certain time, like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, everybody stops for Fika. We haven't been at the hotel or stopped anywhere up till this point where we've actually been able to join the Fika. But maybe we will today. However, there are actual shops that you can get souvenirs and things in this town. A little bit more touristy than Halmstad, so the family's happy. We can go do some shopping. But yeah, I'm in my room. Not as fancy as some of the others. The view at least is better than the last room. I at least get a view of outside of the hotel. The last room just into the square of the hotel. Yeah, I like my room. They've all been quaint and small, and I like it. So, gonna change shoes and head out to explore the town. Alright, Sweden, day 7. Check-in done. I have weird lighting going on in my room right now because I have my hat on because my hair got crazy with the frizz. It has been humid here today. Cannot get my hair to cooperate at all on this trip with the humidity. It is what it is. The lighting though is dim in this room, but to be honest, it's better at nighttime. I'm all for the dim lighting. However, when you're filming, not amazing. Alright, recap of today. We got to go see the tower that was just outside of Halmstad for the view. Really, really gorgeous view. Definitely should stop there to see the view. And then we went and saw a natural land formation. I already forgot the name of it. I'm forgetting a lot of names. Borrås. Nope. That was a different place. I can't remember the name. But I did find some information on that. Apparently, back in the day, the village that used to live there actually would go to the top of it and would jump over parts of the opening. Unfortunately, they would force servants, I guess, to jump over the widest portion of the gap to prove their loyalty. That seems a bit harsh. And then they also said that when you would get married, the husband would carry the wife and jump across another portion of it while carrying the wife. No. I would probably jump it myself, but I don't think I would trust anybody to carry me across that. Did find out that apparently, had we gone further back into it, it actually goes to an old castle. And that's where the servants and stuff come into play. I'm lucky I got the grandparents to get up to the actual slot. They loved the view. They thought it was really neat. But it's a little bit of a hike. Not a long hike, but it's got some incline. It was muddy. Grandma is... We need to get her some new shoes. And they both are not in the shape for hiking. I didn't realize there was going to be a hike. So if you go to see that, be aware. There's a little bit of an incline, a little bit of hike. I'll put all the information in descriptions and stuff. After that, we made it to Gothenburg. I gotta admit, I think I like Gothenburg vibe-wise a little more than Stockholm. However, I like the history that is in Stockholm more. There's more to see history-wise. Although tomorrow we are going to be going to a naval museum for my grandpa in the morning before we head off to go visit with our family for a couple days. in Mjölbyt. I'm also learning more and more that I'm definitely not pronouncing things correctly. Duolingo has failed me. But I'm excited to spend a couple days with our cousins because my cousin Britt should be able to help teach me how to pronounce things, so I'm excited for that. Put some use to the Duolingo lessons. Try and get my brain to pick it up. Try anyway. But Gothenburg, we currently have a jazz festival going on, so that's pretty neat. So if you come here at the last week of August and the beginning of September, you can catch their jazz festival. It's an annual thing. Oh man, that public park. I don't think I'm ever going to see a public park in a city ever again that compares to the one here in Gothenburg. It is gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. They have greenhouses and fountains, and there's so many plants and trees, and it's so big. And the vibe, just the vibe in this country when it comes to the outdoors and how their daily life goes is just... It's much more relaxing and stress-free. There's a much better balance for the mental health. I really like this country. I'm digging it. Definitely gonna come back to visit more than a couple times probably. Wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, got the grandparents some souvenirs. By a note, Gothenburg. They know they're a tourist place. If you go towards the old town areas, you are going to get charged an arm and a leg. Especially for the Dala horses, which are the staple thing of Sweden. They are handmade, handcrafted, wooden Swedish horses. They are a family thing. Sweden's very big about family traditions and businesses and crafts that are handed down from generation to generation, and the families keep it going. This country is not like America. Things have not been corporatized. Small individual businesses and private business owners are a huge thing here, and I love it. There's a shop for everything. Everything. You want shoes? You go to specifically a shoe shop. You don't go to like one giant store that has everything. Well, there's your outdoor stores, your outdoor gear. Those have those. But if you want a hat, there's a hat shop. If you want gloves, there's a glove shop. The pharmacy is separate. If you need vitamins and things like that, it's a totally separate place than going to a grocery store. You can't find that kind of stuff in the grocery store. I quite appreciate it. It gives everybody a chance to have a business. It's great. I love it. I mean, heck, I found out school is completely free from the beginning all through college. And once you go for your PhD, you get paid to go to school because that becomes your profession. But school is completely free here. And you can go into whatever trade or choice you go for. Man, I really wish we had that in America. It'd be really nice. Oh well. But like I was saying, that garden, the park, I'm going to definitely come back and explore. I have lots to see and lots to do, but the souvenirs, they aren't charge you an arm and a leg in the old town areas. We found a little shop right around the corner from our hotel that's right by the train station. Did not cost an arm and a leg. We chose the correct shop because we went there with the grandparents and they got all sorts of souvenirs and it was reasonably priced. I wandered off while they took a nap to go see if I could find some antique shops, and I found the other souvenir shops charging 3 to 4 times as much as we paid in the other shop. Whew! I am glad we chose the shop we chose. But then we went to dinner, and now we're back. And I'm going to get ready for bed myself. Tomorrow morning, like I said, taking my grandpa to a naval museum here in Gothenburg. We might hit a flag shop, I don't know yet. And then after that, we head to Mjölbyt to go spend time with family for a few days. I'm excited to meet the family. I don't know if I'm going to be fully filming that or not yet. I haven't decided, but we'll find out. I'll make a decision at some point tomorrow, probably. I don't know yet. We'll get there. But for now, it's time for me to call it a night. And I'll see you guys in the morning. Or at least, morning for me. The time difference has been very strange. I am currently 8 hours ahead of New Mexico. I keep, having to remind myself what time it is if people are messaging me. Now I'm going to bed when people are getting up or in the middle of their morning. when I'm getting up in the morning, they're getting ready for bed. It throws me off, but it is what it is. I get a kick out of it. But yeah, time to go to bed.